Welcome back, everyone, to Center Stage 2017 Provincial Skills Canada Competition. How are you guys doing out there today? Oh, that is not what I was looking for. How are you doing? We're pretty good. That's what I want to hear. All right. I need everybody within earshot of stage to give me a hand in welcoming our HGTV celebrity contractors to the stage. Let's give it up for Paul, LaFrance and Kate Campbell.
All right, we're actually we want to get everyone kind of livened up here this morning. You're all live to the world. Everyone say hello. You're all live to the world. Yeah. Provincial Skills Canada, baby.
Woohoo! We got some karate chops going on.
All right, we're ready to rock. We'll send you the video later. All right, how y'all doing?
Hello, everybody.
Can you actually hear us?
That's amazing.
Because there seems to be work happening throughout the place here. Now, have any of you guys ever seen Kate and I before?
Ever.
Never? You have no idea.
There's a couple hands.
There's a couple hands. Wow, this is an insecurity moment for us, Kate. Does anyone ever watch HGTV?
Woo!
People have heard of this station where we build things?
Woohoo! I'm just going to continue to go, woo-hoo!
Just keep doing woohoo! All right, well, we had some fun planned today. We're going to be doing some, we're going to be drawing some of you out of the crowd today, just so you know, to be prepared, but it's going to be a lot of fun. But I thought that we'd kind of start out today by kind of letting you in on our journey in the trades, how we got to where we are, and we're kind of all about stomping some stigmas here. You guys into that? There's a lot of stigmas surrounding the trades, and we're into kind of destroying them for the future so that the trades are viewed differently from the rest of the world. You guys like the sound of that? So why don't you start with your story, Katie?
Sure. I've been in the trades now for 11 years, and I, like most of my friends, didn't know what I wanted to do out of high school. I was always pushed towards the university route, but I never felt like that was for me. So I got out of high school and decided I wanted to go traveling instead. And when I got back, my mom was actually the one that introduced me to the trades. There's a course in Ontario called the Women in Skilled Trades course that introduced me to carpentry, electrical, plumbing, building code. And thankfully, I was pushed into it. And that's kind of how I was introduced to the trades, because in high school, I didn't have this. No one pushed me towards the trades, which I regret so much because I would have had such a leg up. But out of that course, I started doing HGTV shows, so Homes on Homes, Homes in New Orleans, working with Mr. Paul LaFrance. And I like talking to people about the skilled trades because I was graduating out of high school with a 93% academic average, but I wasn't passionate about going to university. I was passionate about building. I was passionate about trying something new every day and problem solving and getting dirty. Like, I don't have any clean jeans. I realized that as I got dressed today. And wearing work boots and getting your hands dirty. So although I didn't have the path, actually, I have a unique path different from Paul. They both kind of led to the same location, which is the trades. And we are both passionate about speaking about the trades and encouraging youth to get into the trades. Paul?
Kate?
And here we go.
Buckle up. So when Katie says that we took a different route to get where we are, she's not kidding. So she's the one that had the academic scholarships. She's the one that had a 93% average in school, where I was the kid that was, has anyone ever heard of a little thing called ADHD? Anyone? Anyone ever heard of this? Right. All the kids who have it are like, I know exactly what that is. So I was one of those guys. So putting me into a classroom and sitting me in a chair and telling me to be still was not working for me, like at all, from elementary school all the way into high school. Because I was the guy who wanted to be creating things. I wanted to be working with my hands. But as Kate said, this was not an option. For me, when I was in high school, there was shop class. And shop class, when I was in high school, this is back in the 1920s, obviously. Shop class was populated entirely by future assassins and future WWF wrestlers. That was it. That was it. So not exactly a welcoming place to go. Rumor had it that the actual shop teacher wore a dark cloak, carried a scythe, and smelled a lot like death. Not exactly a welcoming place. This is welcoming. That was not. So I didn't do well in school. So I'm jealous of all of you that have the opportunity to be able to, amongst thousands and thousands of others, understand what you could be doing instead of what was limited before. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Now, it's an important thing to get why we are where we are today with the trades. It's important to understand what a stigma is. Everyone here know what a stigma is? All right, one person.
Woo-hoo.
Good for you. So a stigma is when we're programmed to believe things. We don't really know why we believe them. We just believe them because it's what we've heard. It's what we've been taught. It's what we've been programmed to believe. And there are loads of stigmas in the world that we live in. But the stigma that goes along with the trades, you have to understand the history, guys. This began back, like over 150 years ago. Back then, before the Industrial Revolution. Has anyone ever learned about the Industrial Revolution? Right? You guys understand what? Right, so you probably know this much about it. Before the Industrial Revolution, people that worked and created things with their hands were the artists. It was just as prestigious as being a doctor or a lawyer today. But that all changed with the Industrial Revolution. Because suddenly factories came in, everyone started living in cities instead of rural communities, and suddenly working with your hands became synonymous with putting caps on toothpaste bottles and stamping license plates. So you enter in the blue collar people. Oh, these aren't the academics. These aren't the people who are academically gifted. So they're going to just be the ones who build our houses for us, or our buildings, or keep everything running. Do you understand how silly this is? Meanwhile, what is happening right now is people are starting to recognize that if we don't fix the stigma, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. In Canada right now, by the year 2020, we're going to be 1 million tradespeople short in this country. 1 million. I don't know about you. That's a lot. Try counting to 1 million sometime. Do you have any idea how that's going to affect us? It means that it's going to cost you probably just as much to hire a lawyer for a murder trial than it is to have a plumber come change your toilet. And if your toilet fails, you kind of have to get that fixed. You know what I'm saying? It's not something you can just leave.
It's a poopy situation.
It's a poopy situation.
I was going to say that word, but I don't want to.
So the importance for us to understand that this stigma being broken is so important, and for us to also get that this is fun. This is an absolute blast. So, are you guys with me so far about breaking stigmas? Let's see if you're awake. Come on. Don't make me come down there. You guys hearing me? Okay. Now, what we want to talk about today, though, is kind of a part of all this. You guys can become some of the most skilled tradespeople in the world. You can be so gifted and so talented at your trade, at your craft, that you are second to none. However, and listen to this closely. However, if you guys don't realize that if you don't have these two skills in your arsenal, in your tool belt, you're going to be at a deficit. If you guys do not know that learning how to communicate, have you guys heard of this? Communication? Interaction between humans? Say hello to your friends for us in the front row there. Say hi from us, okay? Communication, it's happening all around us. Communication is absolutely vital, as well as working with other people. Do you guys know how many people there are living on the planet right now? 7 billion. You kind of can't avoid working with people. You're not going to be able to avoid this. They're everywhere. Moving into the future, the people that have the skills, yes, that's important. But if you don't know how to communicate and how to work well as a team, how to work well with others, it doesn't matter whether you're a tradesperson, whether you're a lawyer, or whether you're a pygmy in the Congo, you're going to be at a deficit in the future. You understand what I'm saying?
I do.
You sure do, Kate. So what are we going to do today?
We are going to be drawing volunteers from the crowd to participate in some team building exercises. And I know from experience that it's not always easy to get up in front of your peers. And people often feel like they don't want to make mistakes in front of a crowd as well. I've been there. If you're in the trades or if you're learning a new skill, you're always going to make mistakes. That's part of learning. So, just so you know that we too make mistakes, even though TV often polishes things to a point where it seems like there aren't any mistakes. We're going to show you a blooper reel of some of the cuts from the shows that we've been on, and then draw volunteers after that. So hopefully you feel a little bit more comfortable coming up on stage with us.
Trust me, we know all about making mistakes. You can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs.
And I love omelets.
She does. She really loves omelets. All right, let's roll this.
So this device here is an orbital laser level, and what it does is it fires lasers everywhere, which is just cool. Ready? And we got a Western exposure, so nice. So it all looks like it was done at the first time. It's going so well. Before the end of the day, we got to get that hub. Yeah, it looks like an absolute war zone back here. We've got more concrete we're setting, more holes we're digging. There's snot dripping down my face. So we got a little bit more to go, but it's going to look fantastic in the end, and I'm going to go blow my nose. How about that for a surprise ending? First order of business is to screw up this take.
Today we're all working on the skirt, and it's an often forgotten but extremely skirt. See, that's when you need to be stopped. Skirting.
We're going to get all our framing done, which is very, very complicated. We got lots of levels and a few curves thrown in, which is everyone's favorite thing too. I'm like, where did you go? This opening sucks. All right, we are really cooking with this big beam up here is going to hold our canvas awning, which is really going to take the eyeline away from the big monstrous brick wall. And speaking of taking the eyeline away from ugly things, we've got our wicked screen, which is looking pretty good. We got 12, 3, 6, and 9. We got more numbers to add to our awesome-looking glow-in-the-dark clock. We're going to light it up from behind. But moving on from here, we're going to be putting a hot tub in.
I was there the whole time.
Oh, I didn't even see it. I couldn't tell from the angle. So starting to see some of these very cool design elements of the whole project come together, like these very cool glass railings, which are almost invisible. And are they there? They're there. There they are there. They're really there. Here we go.
As you can see, we've got lots of framing done here. All the joists are in place. Thanks for that. So today's really all about the decking. We've also got posts going up and beams for the pergola. It's going to be bonanza.
Bonanza. Commanda. Blaganza. They call me Joe Janza.
All of the old joists with the same membrane, and then we'll be good to go for decking.
your hoe.
Sorry, I always leave. I don't know where I go.
It also keeps critters from taking up residence underneath the deck. You know, like mice and beavers and skunks.
How much would you charge if a critter did want to live under your deck? Like, would you charge it rent?
Would you have to put in a raccoon kitchen and like a raccoon bathroom, like renovate under your deck though?
And like an escapable exit in case there was a fire or anything?
Yeah, it needs at least 2 exits.
Because do they roast their nuts?
Oh yeah, nuts are much better roasted. Raccoon building code.
Cut away, yeah, yeah. Every now and then we cut away to fix all of Paul's mistakes. When he stumbles and falls on his face, we cut away.
This is gonna be a winner.
You ready? I'm gonna.
Am I alive? We're live.
Hello, cameraman. How are you?
Good.
Bling-tastic, flat out ridiculous. It's gonna blow your mind. Amazing. Profuse weeping, joy, astonishingly awesome. He slipped everything. He's just as badass as the rest of this. And she's it's good. Minds are gonna be blown all over the land.
All across the land shall it be declared that mine shall be blown.
And we're about to put in about 500 piece of glass, 500 pound piece of glass on this thing.
So close there.
I'm flying, Mom.
Ah, I did dislocated my hip. You have to tilt your head slightly to the side, though. And raise one eye up to your forehead. There we go. Perfect.
Your left eye needs to go a bit
She's
3 inches
special.
higher.
She's so special. Oh, that's awesome. I can't believe that.
Do you hurt now?
I'm seeing started.
You're fine. It's exactly the same. There you go. Perfect.
Applause. Oh, could you hear that? We couldn't hear it.
Yeah, we couldn't tell if you guys could hear or not, but as you can see, we're very serious people.
Yeah, very serious. Yeah.
So what are we gonna do?
We are going to draw 10 people from the crowd.
So we
Everyone's
prefer
looking away.
volunteers.
Everyone's looking away.
Now, of all you guys, this is gonna be really important. We're gonna have some fun. Okay, so don't worry, we're not gonna hurt anyone. But let's see some hands for volunteers. Who are the brave ones among you? Okay, volunteers. Okay, we need 10. We need 10. Get up here. Get up here. Get up here. We got 3 here.
Come on.
We got 4. We got 5. We got 6. We got 7. We got 8. Let's make sure we don't overdo it. Okay, you guys are gonna line up across the stage right here, 1 through 10. How many we got so far? We got looks like 8. We need 2 more. 2 more. We need 10.
Keep lining up. Keep lining up.
Over there. Come on up, hon. And 1 more.
Matter.
You there? You guys fight it out. All right, you're closer. Come on up.
Oh, there's another. Perfect.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so what we're going to do, I'm going to get you to come a little bit further this way. We're going to spread you out just a little bit, not too far. Spread out a little bit. So we want about this much space in between. Okay, so good. Closer there. That's good. That's good. A little bit. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Okay, so what we're going to do is, what are we playing, Kate?
We're playing broken telephones. Dun, dun, dun.
Dun-dun-dun. Okay, so the purpose of this first exercise is we're talking about communication and how quickly communication can break down. So, you guys ever heard of the broken telephone game before? No one? Have you guys not lived? So what we're going to do is Kate's going to show you guys aren't going to be able to see this. She's going to show the crowd the phrase. Then she's going to tell you the phrase. What's your name? This is Brooke. Brooke is going to be the one responsible to pass the phrase that she hears from Kate on down the line. So then you're going to repeat it. So you have to whisper the phrase to the person to your left. Then you're whispering it. Then you're whispering it. Then you're whispering it. And by the time we get to you at the end, what's your name, hon? What's it? Melvino? Melvino. Did I nail it? Melvino? By the time we get to Melvino at the end, we're going to find out what the actual phrase has become. If it actually stays the same at the beginning, we're all going to be very surprised. But we don't think that's going to happen. So let's see what we come up with.
Shall we start?
I think we shall start. So,
I'll continue to show the crowd, just so you know. But
so if you got, yeah, walk down so they can see it. You guys can't watch. You can't look. You can't look. No looking. No looking. There we go. Can you guys read that? It's a very serious phrase. Okay. So let's see how well communication can remain true. Let's give it a shot. You can cut the tension with a knife.
just try to repeat what you heard. It's working its way down. Oh, by the first person it was.
Well, let's see what we got. All right, wait. We got held up here. Okay, we're starting one time. This is the only correction we can do. Okay, go. Okay.
Oh, wait, I think it shortened up a lot.
I think it's shortened.
Chow, Jason.
Trial, what, sir?
Chow, Jason.
Trial, Jason.
Trial, Jason.
Chow, Jason.
Chow. A trying trouble in the trades is too much trivial talking. Chow, Jason. All right. So, well done. Okay, good.
Shall we do one more?
I think we're going to do, let's try a few more here.
This
you really
one might
gotta
be
focus.
a little easier.
You guys got that?
All right, are you ready, Brooke?
Again, we're getting real serious here.
I was going to read it in. I think this one might be easier.
I don't know.
I think it shortened up again. Why does a camel kick-a-moo? All right. Wednesday is the hump day, but is the camel happy about it? Why does the camel kick-a-moo?
Why?
You got the camel.
Why does the camel kick-a-moo? This is the question we want to ask today.
But this is a good demonstration of how communication can very easily break down from person to person. Obviously, we made it a little bit harder than one word or two words to demonstrate that fact.
Agreed. Now, I want you all to be thinking about that question when you go home today. Why does the camel kick-a-moo? This is very important. All right. So we're going to move on to our second one. I think you guys get the point, how important how easily communication can get lost. When you're on a job site, whether you're working in a kitchen, whether you're outside, whether you're building a house, whether you're plumbing a wall, communication is absolutely paramount. Okay, so number 2, you're going to use the same 10 volunteers. Which of you 10 is the one, which one of you thinks that you have the greatest communication skills? What we're going to do is we want one of you to be able to articulate something to the rest of the group. Is that you? All right, what's your name?
Brandon.
All right, Brandon. Brandon, come on out here. Okay, what we're going to do is get all the rest of you guys. What you're going to do is you're going to sit down on the ground and turn your backs to the crowd. Okay, everyone sit down. Turn your backs to the crowd. And you're going to be drawing something. So just place the piece of the paper on the floor. You guys all have a marker? No cheating, no cheating. Okay, you guys all ready? Okay, so what we're going to do is Brandon or Brendan? Brendan is going to be articulating to the other 9 people exactly how to draw this geometric drawing. But he is not allowed to say any geometric shape names. So you have to describe to everybody exactly how to draw all of these lines and shapes without saying any actual shape names. Okay, does everyone see the shape?
Are you good with this? You got it? All right.
Okay, so now remember, you are the boss on this job site. It is up to you to deliver the told you we don't always get it right. It's up to you to communicate accurately to your team to ensure that this building gets built accurately. Okay? And you got 5 minutes to do this. You guys all listening? You may have to get close to them so they can actually hear you, okay? All right. Begin, but no looking at the sheet. Go for it, Brendan.
4 triangles at the top.
No, you can't use shape names. What are you doing?
Oh.
You got to describe. Using lines and curves only.
Lines at the top corner.
All right, you got to walk down. Everyone's got to hear you.
Lines at the top corner.
Line at the top corner.
Slanted to the middle.
Slant it to the middle. I'll repeat after you.
And down to the other corner.
Down to the opposite corner.
Same thing for the other side.
Same thing for the other side.
A circle in the bottom right corner.
Okay, we're going to let him use circle. The judges have said, okay, a circle in where?
In the bottom right corner.
A circle in the bottom right corner.
Another slanted line
Another
in the bottom left corner.
Another slanted line in the bottom left corner. All right, doing well. Keep going. Your team needs you.
Another triangle. I meant, yeah, a triangle.
I know, he's so cheating, but okay.
I'm not cheating.
Another triangle where?
In the bottom left corner.
Another triangle in the bottom left corner. Are you guys thinking so far this is going to turn out accurately? No? You don't believe in Brendan? Come on, give Brendan some encouragement here. He's under a lot of pressure. He's the boss. All right, keep going.
All right. Like a.
Wait for it. The boss says, like a.
A square. 2 squares.
2 squares. Cheater.
In the half of the page.
2 squares in the half of the page.
Yeah.
2 squares in the half of the page. That's very clear instruction, people. 2 squares in the half of the page.
That's like all.
That's all of it?
Yeah.
So
This is going to be an incredible building. How are we looking?
I think we got it all.
I think we got it all.
I think.
All right, so everyone give a hand for Brendan for having the courage to actually deliver these instructions. All right.
Okay, so everyone stand up.
Don't show the crowd your drawings yet. We're going to do it one at a time. So let's have a look here. Okay, so you're the job boss. Come over here on this side. Do you want to go down?
Go down.
We'll go one by one here. So, this is your team. This building that we're building is holding a lot of innocent puppies. They're adorable, and they're hungry, and they're looking for humans to take care of them. Let's see how we did.
All right.
All right, so here's the original. And let's see our first drawing here.
Not bad. Not bad. There's some triangles, a circle.
There's circles and shapes. Okay, so let's keep going. That was pretty close. Okay. A little more abstract as we go.
I like it. I like
All
it.
right. Let's have a look.
Come on.
Okay.
4 puppies.
4 puppies. I was like, did you write that beforehand? It's amazing. Okay, so close. Close.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, hey, we got.
Make sure the crowd sees the.
We got some
drawing.
elements. Yeah, let's step out of the way here, Brendan. Now,
Not bad.
We want you to feel
bad.
good about this.
You
Okay,
got
we got
the puppies.
circles. Okay, let's keep her going here. I don't know about
All
you,
right, we've
but
got
I'm feeling
the
sorry for
cross.
these puppies.
You kind of got it right.
Okay, we got
You're like
okay.
50% there.
We got us. All I know is that we got the circle in there. The circle is there. Cheater.
Come on, ladies. Oh.
Hey! Whoa!
Whoa.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Wait a second.
Yeah, girl power. Woo! That's not supposed to happen.
Does somebody have supernatural abilities? We didn't see that happening.
Good
What is your name?
Selena.
Selena. We don't know how. There are certain things in this world you just can't explain.
I don't know what to
I
say.
don't even know what to say. Let's have a look. And again, very cool geometric shape. If it was up to only one of you to save the puppies, Selena has done it.
saved the
A round of
puppies.
applause for Selena. Oh my gosh, I have no idea how that even happened.
Maybe she saw it.
Okay, you guys all stay put. Brendan, thank you. Come right back in the middle here. Wow. Why don't you do it?
Again, we wanted to kind of demonstrate how easily things can be miscommunicated or misconstrued, or even person to person with the same instructions, you may not hear and interpret it the same way. Obviously demonstrated by the exercise that we just did.
How anyone got anything out of the information with all the noise and everything is incredible. But if you guys want your futures told, I suggest going to see Selena at the end of this. Clearly, she has a clairvoyant gift. Wow.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to move on to our third exercise.
Our third exercise, we're splitting the group into 2 separate teams.
Nope, you guys are divided.
Okay.
5 here, 5 here. Now, this is a team building. Hey, what are we doing? Trades? Is that what we're doing? Okay, so this is very important. This is life-changing stuff. Each team is going to be responsible to work as a team together and to build something. They're going to be building a spaghetti marshmallow tower. Like you do. So, every team, both teams have 20 strands of spaghetti, some string, scissors, a roll of tape, and half a bag of marshmallows. And each team has 10 minutes to build a tower. As tall as humanly possible. Whoever builds the tallest tower, that can stand for how long?
5 seconds.
For 5 seconds, without anyone else helping it, will win. So,
honor and pride.
You have 10 minutes to do this. Where's our fifth?
He had to go.
Somebody ran away.
Who wants to jump in?
We need another volunteer to help with this.
Get in here.
You look like a guy, though. Come on. It's marshmallows. You can eat them while you work. It's great.
Yeah.
Okay, are you guys clear on the task?
Are you guys clear on the task?
20 strands of spaghetti, some string, some
ready?
tape, and some marshmallows.
You have 10 minutes.
You can do a marshmallow. We're saying you can use the marshmallows wherever you want. The marshmallows can be used wherever you want.
They're going.
Okay. Go. Overzealous. The marshmallows can be used wherever you want, okay?
You can do whatever you want with them. They're already getting creative.
Everyone's getting creative. All right.
Go for it. You're the monologuer.
So, while they're doing this, we want to talk to you guys about a few more things. The importance of talking about the team building exercises is more than just for the fun of this, okay? Everybody knows that this is a competition, right? Right? This is a competition taking place here. Provincial Scales Canada competition, right? Now, I don't know about you.
Go, guys, go.
In the world that we live in, when we're talking about competition, things can get misconstrued really quickly. Competition, in a lot of people's minds, is about outdoing the person beside you.
Who's taking charge right
Being
now?
better.
I think we're just doing
Victory versus defeat, right? This is how we've been trained, right? Is that what we're familiar with? Come on, people. However, what I want to tell you guys is that what is taking place here, while it might be competition, what we have to actually keep in mind is that if we have a mindset as competitors that our goal is actually to be better and defeat the person beside us for our own personal gain only, we have lost the entire point of what we're trying to do here as a collective. You see, as a collective, we all need to be a part of something that is bigger than ourselves. The world in general is full of people that are desperate to be a part of something that's bigger than ourselves. That's the way we're created to be. We're not created to be individuals. We're not created to strive so we can step on top of the next person so we can feel like we're better. You guys understand what I'm talking about? That's not the point. If that is the point, all you got to do is look throughout the world at the people who live that way and look at how miserable they are. Because they're not happy people. The people that climb over people in order to be successful are not the happy people in the world. So who are the happy people? The people that are the most fulfilled, the people that are the most happy, are the ones that understand that when you are a part of something that is bigger than yourself, a greater cause, a greater vision, a greater purpose, you will never, ever wake up a day in your life without purpose. You guys hear me? So, the spirit of competition is a good thing, as long as you get the purpose of the competition. What you're witnessing happening here over these next few days, understand what the spirit of competition is for. The spirit of competition is not to see who's the winner and who's the loser. The spirit of competition is to make everybody better. To make everybody better and to push everyone else forward. In a competition like this, the people who are winning, quote unquote, have the opportunity to be the leaders to show the people that are still learning how to do things better. The people that don't win have the opportunity to learn and be better. And for the love of all that is holy, it's supposed to be fun. Does anyone here does anyone who is a young person here, do you guys know any adults in your life? You know any adults? You know, the grown-up people? You guys familiar with these? They're older than you. Usually a few more wrinkles. Yeah? Most young people, when they're looking at grown-ups, they see a lot of serious faces. Life's very serious. It's intense. And there's bills and stress and anxiety and, oh dear Lord, what is Donald Trump going to do? Right? You guys familiar with this? Let me tell you something. My challenge to young people always, because Katie and I will speak across the country all the time, and one of the main messages I want you guys to understand is that when you are moving into adulthood, what we want you to understand so desperately is, if you lose the magic of childlikeness, you are very likely to just end up as one of the adults in the world that you see that don't look very happy. And it can happen just like that. It can happen very quickly. You know why? Because most young people are trained throughout history to grow up to do whatever it takes just to make sure you get a job where you can earn a good wage, even if you hate it. Paycheck, right. Get the paycheck. That's what we learn. That's what we've seen our parents do. Does it sound appealing to grow up and just be living from paycheck to paycheck and actually not loving what you do? Does that make any sense? Like at all? To me, that sounds stupid. Agreed. Emphatic thumbs down. All right, way to go, free spirit. It makes no sense, but it happens all the time. One of the things that we love so much about an event like this, about promoting the trades, is understanding if I didn't end up doing what I love doing, I would be one of those adults. Very unhappy. Very miserable doing something that I don't want to do. What this opens up in the here and now is the opportunity for young people to know there are so many more options. Because as far as the last time I checked, human beings aren't all the same. We don't all operate the same way. We like categorizing humans into the same categories, but that doesn't typically work. Does anyone here feel like they just fit into a category? Does anyone want that? You've been told that? Right. Trust me, I've been told I fit into a lot of categories, and most of them start with weird, bizarre, eccentric, odd. I'm good with that. I'm very good with that. Let me tell you something right now. The people that are, when you're at this age and you have the ability to step out into the world and not be afraid of what makes you different than anyone else, what makes you tick differently, what makes the things you love that you're pursuing, no matter who tells you, oh, that's not a smart path, that's not a smart path. I want to challenge you, do not compromise pursuing the things that make you come alive, that you love to do. Because here's the whole point. What the world truly needs from the next generation are men and women who have come alive. Because the men and women that have come alive will draw other people to them. People who live that way are like magnets. They are like absolute magnets. You know why? Because they're not living their life being ruled by fear. Has anyone ever heard of fear? Does it sound familiar? Most adults live their life ruled by fear. They wake up in the morning motivated by just making sure they don't lose all the money they have. That sounds awful. That's what happens to most young people when they become adults. They end up just following a path that they've been programmed to follow, and they end up being ruled by the same fear that ruled their parents and their parents' parents. Don't let this happen to you. I'm telling you right now, if you choose a path to say, I'm not going to be afraid of the child within me, of the artist within me, of the builder within me, of the chef, of the baker, of the welder, of the mechanic within me that I love doing, that I want to be. Listen, I still play with Lego. Of course I do. But like old Lego, not new Lego. Old Lego, where you had a big box of it, and all I'm doing now is building things with bigger pieces. Whether they're made of wood, whether they're made of steel, it's still just Lego. I didn't lose the child inside. People often ask me all the time, Paul, where do you come up with your creative ideas? Do you want to know what I say? I do my very best to not think like an adult. I do my very best to not think like an adult. If there's one thing I want you to remember today, from what I'm telling you, it's that. Do your very best in this world to not think like an adult when it comes to the adult world that you see outside of you, the adult world that you're walking into. Don't let your life be ruled by fear. Ask yourself the question, what makes me come alive? And no matter what, go and do that thing, pursue that thing. No matter what. Because that's what the world actually truly needs. It's one of my favorite quotes of all time. What the world truly needs are men and women that have come alive. You guys like this? Does this sound good?
Okay, who wants to take that to this?
As you can see, I'm a little bit passionate about the subject. Just a little. Right, free spirit? Yeah. All right, so how much time we got on the clock here?
We're over time.
We're over time. Okay. So we're going to give you guys another 2 minutes. Let's see, we'll just check in on our teams here. Look at this action. Okay, all right. So team one is has got some childlike thinking happening and taking place over here. Let's check out team two. Does anybody have a tape measure? You guys have a minute and a half. I know. In a competition arena, does anyone have a tape measure? That'd be hilarious. No, we don't have a tape measure. We'll use string. Okay, you guys, give it a 1 minute countdown, Kate. You guys got one? Are you guys done? What are you? You're good? All right, we officially are going to give it only 20 more seconds. Whatever else you guys want to add to that, just don't make it collapse. 15 seconds. 10, 9. Everyone's backing away. That's a 0. Okay, first and foremost, guys, come on, give it a hand for our two teams here. Bring it up. Give it up, give it up, give it up. Okay. Team two, at this point, do you think you have a chance?
We had a little team breakdown. Let's just say that.
What happened, Katie?
The girls were representing, and the boys were kind of making a team of their own. So.
Really?
Really.
The boys and the girls weren't getting along, eh?
Surprising.
We have a laser. I think we know.
I think we know.
We want to measure this? We can. So, okay, I'm going to think.
I'm gonna think.
So, let's give it up for Team 2, who clearly won this competition.
Woo!
I think the use of the string was pretty stinking awesome. I think was a very clever idea. So, guys, what took place within the team? What worked? What worked for you guys? Did you guys all work together? Was there a troublemaker? Was there a troublemaker? No?
They were excellent. Awesome.
So they all work together as a team.
Okay,
Good
so
point.
we don't hear of any discord happening here, but walking back over to team number 1. This is team 2, sorry. Katie, what did you witness happening over here?
There was a little bit of a disconnect between the team. There were a couple people standing up observing at first. There wasn't a lot of communication going on. So, yeah.
Somebody broke the spaghetti?
Yeah, some of the team members were destructive. But all in all,
you guys, remember you were the boss in our last little challenge. So were you leading this team well? You were, huh? I think that's enough said on the importance of teamwork, don't you guys think? All right, let's give a round of applause to our 10 volunteers. You guys can go back to your seats. Thank you very much. You can take the marshmallows with you. Brooke, you've earned it.
leave that standing.
We'll leave that standing. Yes, the disgrace of team number 2. Okay. You want to wrap this up, Kate?
Go for it, Paul. You've been...
Guys, thank you guys very much for having us. We're going to leave now. We're way over time as it is. So enjoy everything you have to see here. Take it all in. And I hope you guys enjoyed this and what was being yelled at you.
Yeah.
Take it in. Take care, guys.
Have fun.
Thank you, Paul and Kate. Let's give these guys another hand. Awesome. What do you guys think? Let's win some swag. Make some noise for some sunglasses and hats. Oh, my girls in the front. You're killing it. Woo! Anyone else? Oh, fist pump. Get it higher. Ready? Tomahawk. Ooh. Make sure you guys stick around. Shortly coming up, we are going to have the Grade 9 Culinary Challenge Awards ceremonies getting underway in about 10, 15 minutes or so. So make sure you come back for that.